Good evening, my little failed experiments. How are you today, huh? Alright. Help me out here with the sound test as usual.
Pineapple.
Pineapple? It's funny. Metal Slug's second mission for the fucking Neo Geo Pocket Color, the big effort it went into was having the little voice say shit. And look, not a bad idea, actually.
Heavy machine gun. Pineapple.
Pineapple. I think that one means that means grenade in that one, because normally you don't get like. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nope, wait. Come on, brain. Gamecube came out first. No, it didn't. Did it? Oh, who cares? I shouldn't be quiet though. That's the fucking thing. Like, I don't fucking know what I can fucking do on this end. Like, I really, you know. I mean, that's just output. Where's the fucking... I mean, that used to be all the way up. I don't know why that fucking changed. I'm not gonna fiddle with that. Huh. That's good to know about that fucking Fire Pro bullshit, because that's gonna be a cunt. Is this working? Is this actually impacting? I think it actually is, which is nice. Alright, where are we? Where's the fucking shit that I've had to jack? Jack. Okay, yep. Alright. Okay. See, the problem is now that's coming... Like, it feels like it's picking up an awful lot of static. Let's go down to there. Alright. Oh, you fucking minge. Alright. Yeah, it's just, it looks like it's picking up an awful lot of the fucking fan fuzz. Like, I don't know, maybe it isn't, maybe I'm just being paranoid, but it really does look like it's picking up the fan fuzz. I'd fucking lord to just have it, like, you know, not shift around behind me while I'm not fucking looking. At least have something interesting happen, you know? At least don't just fucking diddle with his sound. That's low-grade haunting, if you ask me. I come up with something fucking clever. Fuck. Alright, where are we? Residents. We'll do it this way. Oh yeah, I saw it. Like, the second I turned it to 100, it was, I could see like the little red line thing just go BWAMP and just be completely red, and I'm like, alright, look, that's not what I want. Okay, so... See, now that's, what a useful feature. Just update after fucking closing the thing. Yes, thank you. How many fucking monkeys and balls do you really need? I mean, seriously, my goodness. I don't remember where I am. Well, at least this is familiar. Okay. Oh yeah, that's right, I just got my helmet. Helmet. That's right, I got the helmet, and there's a general assortment of mean things getting about the place. I mean, I'm not sticking around to eat, but yeah, I forgot. I kept meaning to go during the week, and I just kept fucking forgetting. So I have to get up early tomorrow and like get in first thing, so I don't want to have to be fucking like, you know, lingering. Map. Okay. I'm all the way over there. Alright, so we got upstairs in that big room. Is the fucking snake up there? Ah, dude, trust me, that's not a detail in life I'm fucking ever gonna forget. I kind of want to go into this downstairs one first, like this little area, because I feel like it's just kind of some odds and ends. Like, I'm nearly certain that's where fucking, you know, yawn is again this time. I want to get some poking about done before I have to go deal with the fucking... Oh man, there's gonna be some bullshit in here, isn't there? Because I did something, so naturally the house has been replenished with shit cunts. Fuck! I fucking pulled the trigger and she just aimed it like the fucking... Oh, you minge, whatever. It's the issue of conservatism as a political ideology and an identity. Because it can't grow. It can't run into an obvious reason it has to change, and change, because then you're changing your identity. And this happened over the 20th century, and now it just almost, like clockwork, will reflexively choose whatever's incorrect because it's part of the political identity. Okay. Ooh. That's... I honestly don't even remember this room. Because I know there's like... It's a tube. Hey! Ink! Oh yeah, because it's that little, it's it's like a bonus, or is that the dark room or something? I vaguely remember there being some shit like that. I know there are bonus costumes and whatnot. Oh, I really am just not happy with you cunts not fucking head exploding, you know? I know I gotta leave it maybe a little later, but like... I mean, the US being an embarrassment has sort of altered things, but like, you know, one of the the 80s did like just such a weird number to like anything vaguely left-wing. Yeah, I think I need like some kind of bullshit. Alright. To the point where, like, you know, everything's that kind of, you know, center-right shit of, like, doing something terrible, but, like, with a half-assed attempt at alleviating it attached, which... You know, no one's got the balls to go. No, well, no public. The public is good and useful and necessary as part of a functioning civilization, and that's what public services are for. I mean, the way Australia's Australia's got preferential voting, which is important and good. This lets, like, there are independents that actually have chances of meaningfully winning, and that's important and good. Like, the electorate here is a little bit of a different beast, which is honestly a tad surprising, but good to see nonetheless. Heartening. Alright, yeah, behind the fucking... Yeah, that was actually solid work by Trudeau. I mean, look at the American Democrats, they'll just linger on until death. Ah, fucking, I think this guy's gonna fucking throw a tantrum at me. And I suppose, like, know now that I can fucking get in there? Alright. Okay. Navigate your way around them before you shove it, Jill. Come on. Scooch, scooch. Again, like, preferential voting is one of the details that, like, prevents the U.S. Because you just, if there's no such thing as if you can't have some degree of fucking preference put into how you vote, then it will just turn into this fucking black and white nonsense, where you're stuck voting for, like, just an absolute meaningless dipshit because your alternative is an absolute meaningless dipshit who is evil, and that's a shitty situation to be in. Oh, don't even get me started. The NBN. Oh, penis. Ow! Get off, get off. Taser, tase him! Yeah, fucking dance, motherfucker. Look, you know what? I'm just not quite in the mood for this now. Die, die! There's gonna be more in here or some shit, isn't there? Like, if Robodebt's the one you should really look up, because they decided to try to fucking, because they never want to, like, do something sensible, like impose any kind of tax, because they're a functionless pile of dipshits who don't believe in the public. And so the natural thought was, oh, let's, like, we'll terrorize people on welfare. And so they make this big to-do about, like, there's, welfare, people getting welfare that they shouldn't, so we're gonna, like, fucking get them. And so they came up with this system that the entire time they were doing it, they were being told was both illegal and non-functional. But what it would do was it would average out, like, tax records for what you got paid, and Centrelink records. And then, just, if there was any overlap in that average, mail you a letter that's saying that you owed this much money and you had to sort it out. Now, Centrelink and the tax department both know the specific dates of when you're getting paid what. So, like, I got one of those letters. I got paid in 2011 in, like, February, and wasn't on Centrelink until November. You may recognize those as being fairly distant to each other. Again, Centrelink knew this, the tax department knew this. But the averaging system just goes, oh, you got money in 2011, so we're going to say here is like $2,000. And that thing was an absolute clusterfuck of bullshit that killed people and wound up costing the state billions. Because, you know, it was illegal, it didn't bring in any money, and they've gotten subsequently sued. Alright. Oh yeah, I gotta go fucking look at. And yeah, the NBN was just like, well, because they started out saying, we'll. So the Labour Party in like back in around, you know, 07, National Broadband Network. It's going to be fiber optic to each residence. So it's going to be just, you know, the internet but fiber optic. No, fiber optic uses light. Obviously, light pretty quick. Because the previous government had privatized our fucking telecommunications network, we had to negotiate with the now private telecommunications network and purchase the telecommunications lines back, etc., in order to accomplish this. That was done. It was negotiated, it was paid for. And, you know, the thing about Australia is wiring it for fiber optic is just something... Ah, god damn it, there was a closer. Wiring it for fiber optic is just something that's going to be kind of expensive and kind of a hassle, because it's a big country and there's just not a lot of people in it. So the coalition decided to just lie and say that they could do it better, faster, and on time. Now, they claimed that they were going to do it faster, like the means by which they're going to do it was using mixed technology, which was fiber, usually to some kind of node, which was then, the node would have been the old copper connections to the houses. Now, copper doesn't work as fast as light. It just doesn't. That's just how that works. That didn't stop the LNP. And they basically destroyed what was going to be a top-of-the-line fucking, you know, information technology system. Because. And everybody responsible for that should be beaten to death in the street. Okay, I don't think I have the little bauble that's got to go in that stupid fucking box. Right. I think it was in the room I was just in, actually. I really wish you could unload guns, you know? I hate that there's two in that shitty old fucking goddamn shotgun. I don't want to fucking grab it. Yeah, well, no one needs faster than 25 megabit. Like, they had, you know, they had just no idea about, like, the potential for what that kind of a network could do. You know, as far as they were concerned, the internet was for, like, downloading movies and shit. Like, it's just, you know, again, they're fucking simpletons. And so the phrase was, you know, was like, better, faster, on time. And then after, you know, they got elected and it was 100% just obvious that people were realizing, hey, this isn't faster, the phrase became fit for purpose, which somewhat less dazzling. And that doesn't exactly kind of amp you up. And again, no reason, cost billions. We're gonna have to fucking do the fiber to the premises anyway, because it's just necessary. And, you know, stifled major, you know, fucking sections of the Australian economy because Rupert didn't feel like competing with streaming. How do I do this one again? What is it? Oh, that's right. Yes, I need it'll. Oh, like very on it, like the the last few like conservative Australian governments have been like Scott Morrison's was just one of the fucking worst. Like just an all-timer for just stunning incompetence and staggering corruption. Like, just a fucking wastrel. And, like, it, you know, just in general, the, you know, local conservative parties are kind of, like, in this weird thing, because they're functionally unelectable in a lot of places. Which, you know... is sort of forcing an interesting, you know, situation. Because... Alright, yeah, I gotta beat the fucking thing to it, that's right. Oh, fucking... Gimme! Like, Morrison is... fucking Jesus, I keep fucking that up. Like, just genuinely such a fucking pointless creature. Like, why not, like... Ooh... Oh, yeah, no, nodding for minutes without saying anything, that was Abbott. Yeah. Tony Abbott's a reptilian. And... more of your intellectual cunt. Morrison is a boob. Like, an embarrassing fucking idiot. Like, just a real, genuine... would flounder as the manager of, like, a fucking regional, you know, restaurant chain. A fucking numbskull. Dutton is evil in a kind of gutter way. He was a Queensland cop back when a hillbilly dictator ran the place and was, you know, by and large a vicious racist gutter prick. Which he'll throw a hissy fit about if you ever fucking say it to him. But it's funny because they're all thoroughly unlikable, have terrible ideas, and are stuck in a situation where so far the American-style culture war bullshit just hasn't taken off in Australia. And because of the preferential voting system, that gives like groups, and it's not really a group by any stretch, you know, really, but it's just, they're referred to as the teals. You know, but basically, because there's like the actual capacity for independents to get in, it's left the fucking LNP in a situation where they can't kind of do what conservatives in a lot of places have done to remain relevant. They can't change because, well, fucking Jesus. Oh, you fucking what? What the fuck? Christ. That was some fucking bullshit, man. Just push the trigger, watch the auto aim click, shot the fucking grenade. Whee! Why even have it? Alright, well, at least I can do this slightly more efficiently. Okay. Wasn't anything of huge... I want to hit that upstairs area. That's where I want to hit. Well, that... Yeah, that's it. The one above the other box. Like, because of the nature of the human brain, like, people tend to just give, like, the LNP credit for, like, stuff that they just really have no business having credit for, you know? Like, there's always this presumption they're good at economics, because everyone, by default, understands that they're terrible, terrible, terrible at social policies. You know? So it's just like, well, they can't be completely useless, even though, yes, they can. It's just the thing that's maintaining them far beyond, like, you know, any reason they should have of fucking existing. You know, I think actually scooting outside might be quicker and easier than going around. And I think I'll have to deal with less mean things. Because it's just, you know, it's a political ideology motivated by an almost biological inability to, like, grow with the modern world. You know, and I don't just mean basic shit, but, like, just to have an understanding of a social sphere that extends beyond immediate kin group. You know, having an amygdala that can settle down occasionally. You know, again, like, the hostile to the very concept of the public. You know, that was the big kick that Thatcher and Reagan were on. You know, treat the public body as an oppressive structure that keeps them from excelling. Ah, crap, there's two of them in here, isn't there? Why do I turn so fucking slowly? Why do I recover so slowly? Like, I feel like I'm just... I'm going nuts sometimes. I mean, in general, Murdoch and his children should be ripped out of the fabric of the planet. And, I mean, just murdered, really. The damage Murdoch has personally done to the species can really only be measured in, like, geological time. It's fucking stunning. Ding, 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 ding. I honestly can't remember which of Murdoch's kids is a bigger piece of shit than he is. Okay. I mean, either way. Should be fucking flensed. No, no. Yeah. Okay. Now, I know this shit's for the tiger, but I gotta remember, it's like... Did I use the tiger yet? Or do I do it now? I think I've used the tiger once. Because, I mean, globally, all that they've had is just, you know, the traditional bullshit of culture war nonsense. That's just not going to be as effective here. You know, it's not taking off quite as well. And so, well, now what? I won't bother doing a fucking proper save. I will, however, do a goddamn save state, so whatever fucking bullshit besieges me this time will be... Good old slot 2. What the... There we go. Alright, I'll go around to the tiger room. There's some bullshit about, like, the eyes, you know, you got, like... Herb me up! You know, getting mighty close to taking back everything I could have said about this game. Yeah, like, they can't be shot until, like, the correct amount of time has elapsed between them landing and them going, okay, now I'm ready. Because, you know, you gotta let Mummy's little boy do his fucking window jump, otherwise, you know, Because, I can't remember, I think you just can't use the other one, but like I'm curious to see what happens because it's blue and yellow. Okay, that's obvious. But like I am curious if, you know, I can put the red one in, see what that does. You know. Yeah. Tiger light, blah blah blah. All right, have red eye instead. Oh. There we go. Yeah, like, where are they? What are the snakes doing? I mean, they're up there now. Has someone been feeding the snakes? Don't forget to feed the ceiling snakes. Ooh. The Parasol operating system. I still use Parasol 98. Okay. I don't want to have to navigate around that fucker. Shoots the shotgun so slowly, like it's slower than I remember. Gotta upgrade a Parasol 11. Just make sure you buy a new CPU. And, you know, the new motherboard you require for that. Oh, and the new RAM that you'll require for that as well. Just upgrade your whole system to use this OS and stop using the one that works perfectly fine. That's a sensible thing for a business to expect. Sensible business, sensible. Alright. Okay. Oh, it's the painting of the mansion in the back of the art room. Okay. Don't want to get the fucking... I mean, you'd hope that they've done that already. Like, you'd think Microsoft would have had, you know... This is a great, like, idea for a room. Stop fucking not exploding head. Okay? I've had this conversation. Why are there blue herbs in here now as well? Like... Also, just what the fuck is this room? This is the room that, you know, you just sit in that chair in the dead center of the goddamn room and masturbate while looking at the giant mirror. Bloop. Did I do that right? Yeah, probably. I'm not feeling any of this. What part of the... I think that's that, yeah. Oh, look, just... That's the bottom. Because that's the fucking bit that it, you know... Come back to that. Yeah. So that's interesting, because those sort of... Alright, let's fucking see if I can get, like... fucking some semblance of something fucking going here. Alright. Oh, God. Alright, this bit's in the wrong spot. Just go. Yeah. I feel like that middle bit's just not in the right place now. Alright, fuck that off. Alright, what's this bit when it's not outside? I mean, because that does look like the bottom. That flashing bit does look like the bottom. I gotta get these little bits. That's not helping at all. Does that look like a lineup? It might, you know, it would help if there was like, you know, wasn't exactly like the lowest resolution shit I've ever seen. Like that might have helped. I think those bits actually seem to connect. You know, like that looks like that goes to that. I mean, that looks like that fits. Look at that. Okay. Aha. Count off. Oh. Oh. Really is just batshit insane, isn't it? Voila. Okay, do I want to bother getting that fucking thing? I don't need some extra fucking ink. I got enough ink. Mostly just use save states anyway. I played this back in the olden days. I can cheat. I'm old. I mean, I like having all of my keys also be transformers too. That is cool. I will say that is pretty nifty. Okay. I feel like there's gonna be a fucking redhead in here, and I don't want to deal with it. Oh. Look at him. All fucking pointy and shit. dickhead. Okay, where's the fucking... Oh no, that is the big fucking painting of the fucking... Okay, like... How do I get behind it? I cannot remember. Do I have to, like, cut it with a knife or something? Yeah, I know, right? I could do with being chased by a redhead. Cause I'm pretty sure it's just some, like, rando bonus shit. Like, it's not, like, you know, exactly critical to the fucking thing. What did I leave on that one? That's the library. The ladder there. Alright, so what did I just get? I got the ammo disc out of the lion. I got the crest key. Wouldn't mind getting to a fucking... Where's it? There's a typewriter I can get to relatively easily. Alright. Try and go a sneaky way so I don't have to run into any fucking hunters. I just don't want to deal with shit that can just, like, sometimes also be invincible. Ah, this feels like cheating. I mean, it was weird, kind of weird that that Crimson Head died to just like one shotgun blast to the back while he was laying down. Usually, you know, I was fully expecting him to get up and take issue with that. Still, though, I mean, you could just M-Bison his head. Like, that would be relatively fucking simple. I don't know, come up with some bullshit. Jill's ankles aren't great. Alright, let's put you out of the way. Dun, 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 dun. I just don't want to carry the handgun and the fucking ammo around to deal with like the occasional standard zombie when it's just gonna get me killed if I try that against a fucking hunter. It's just such an annoying hassle to try and get damage on him. The Crimson Heads were a great addition to this game. I mean, this is just such a great evolution of Resident Evil. Every fiddly-ass annoying fucking goddamn thing. Goodbye, Transformer Key. I can't even remember what's in here. Oh. It's dark. Hey. Yeah. Isn't this the bit where the T-Rex head bursts in? Ah! I was hoping I was going to call for help on the telephone, but I suppose some shotgun shells are pretty nifty too. Right, what do I do with this bullshit? Do I need to get the other one from outside and put him into the door under the stairs? I kind of think that's it. My whole life is a dark room. Until Jill turned on the light. Crank. Okay. Still have my helmet key. A little presto saver. Are you wearing your all-the-time helmet? Okay. I think it's just a... I might as well poke my head in that upstairs room, see what happens. The Crank movies are good. They're a real joy. Alright, that's a knot. I'm not going to fiddle with that. I mean, am I just misremembering? No, because I'm pretty sure you do fight Yawn again. Alright. Alright. What's this bullshit about? Yee. Okay. Yeah, it won't crush me as long as that's there, will it? Ah. Might I invite you into my art and smushing room? Yee! How do I fucking... Oh, God damn it. Fucking turn around, you stupid minge. Am I even able to do this? Oh, okay, I just gotta get onto that fucking... Alright. holes to find who we are and where we are going. Wait. I can't get out. I've tried every possible way to escape, only to face the reality that I'm trapped. I've been everywhere. The laboratory with the large glass tubes filled with formaldehyde and those dark, wet and eerie caves. What can I do? Yeah, that's not great. Well, you didn't. Oh, that's right. This is a magical mystery tour that takes me back around up to where fucking Lisa Trevor lives. Hi. Stupid. Don't examine the fucking... There should be something in there. You know you can eat the rest of this guy if you want, you know. Oh boy. I think fuck. I honestly don't remember him just like laying there and pulsating. Ugh. Gross. Now that's got some great mood to it, that little environment right there. Yeah. I hear you murmuring. Oh, hey, buddy. I am getting fucking sick of their heads not exploding. What the fuck is going on? Die, die, die! Do I have a... No, I don't. I tell you, these water effects for back in the day were absolutely bonkers. I don't know if there's something to do with the water. I don't think there is. I don't think it matters. James Woods! Bleh. Fucking Christ on a fucking cross, finally. Is that open? Yeah, that's right. I unlocked it, but rather cannily didn't go through it. Hello. Alright, you're gonna be a dick. Yeah, I vaguely remember reading something from back in the day saying there was something about the Gamecube that was just really good at water effects, so they fucking hammered it, and I was like, yeah, look, I mean, you know. Prior to this was like the Dreamcast, you know? And it wasn't doing this. That reflects and everything. Look at that. Fucking. Alright, let's play with the electricity. It should be fine. Oh, good. Alright. Badoosh. Ding! Alright, now where is this taking me? That's the library. That's where yawn is this time. That's right. I remember. Fucking yawn. Welcome to Port Blue. I'll play some fucking... I could actually go some wave race. Ah, fiddlesticks. Wow. Also James Woods. Look! That honks my cheese. I just got so used to the fucking PS1 version, where, like, making their heads... You know, that's the tragedy, is, like, you make their heads explode in the PS1 version, but you don't really need to. You know. Oh. I've reached the titty floor. See, I don't like that kind of adaptive difficulty. Like, you know, if I'm getting too many headshots, add more zombies. What do I got? Okay, so the blue. You know, you can have them crawl in through open windows. There's lots of ways. Scoop. There we go, look at that. Razzle fucking dazzle. I'm so healthy. I'm verdant with herbs. Okay, back upstairs. And... how many fucking... you know, I think I'm gonna use some of these fucking daggers. There could just be some RNG to it, you know? Or, like, you might have to, like, really have it pinpoint to, like, you know, hit the tippity top of the head. Alright, what I'm looking at here. Hey, stuff. Alright. Too much stuff. Real acid? Alright, I gotta scoot downstairs. Which I do want to do before I go fucking deal with yawn. Vanilla. You great pulsating fucking butthole. Fuck you. How'd you even get there? Why'd I leave in this room? It's probably something stupid. Oh, that's right. Can I get the fucking... like the bird's eye as well? I'm gonna have your eyeball, birdie. That'd be so fucking clever then, huh? Alright. Maybe I can't. Maybe there's something else in here. Ah. Prompt. Alright. Did you just take notes on a criminal conspiracy? Wait, look over here. Let me fucking have your eye. Ah, fine. Be a fucking tool about this. That looks like it. I want your special purple eye. It sparkles. I think one of 4's great innovations was the fucking having an economy, because it's such a simple way of sprinkling rewards hither and yon about the place, and you just need that. Okay, I need to put some shit into the fucking infinite box. I need to pop back up and get some of that other shit. I am tempted to head right. I don't know, because, like... God. Can't remember the fucking order of it. Medal of Eagle. Alright, let's just fucking scoot you out of the way. Alright. Revelations. Honestly, not bad games. I mean, they're fucking damn sight better than fucking 6, so... The 4 remake's really good, which is, you know, unsurprising. 4 was really good, so if you just do more 4, then... I wouldn't mind playing the 4 remake again, actually. No, fucking... Battery. Because in the original version, the battery is, like, necessary. Like, you need to use it to solve the fucking game. I can't remember if it's the same in this, or if it's for a fucking... Because there's the whole rigmarole of getting the crests for the Magnum. I don't want to miss that. Yeah, the Evil Withins kind of didn't live up to the promise, really, which is a shame. Two secret boats! Yeah. I think one of the bosses in Revelations 2 is a real fucking nuisance too. I think I just skipped it last time. I was just like, fuck it. I got to the end, I don't care. Which one's post-trauma? Didn't even... Alright, I heard you, you big fucking snake. I mean, if that's the one I'm thinking of, like, is it the one that's kind of like PS1 style, but like got body horror and you start in a hospital or some shit? Because there's... Oh, okay, no. I will look at it, but... I mean, I'm guessing the fucking yawn door must just be, like, blocked off, because... where is... Alright. So... I'm out. Go through. Put the fucking thing in. No, I haven't played post-trauma. It's got graphics. Didn't they already do a fucking thing about a Silent Hill about a middle-aged man in a subway? I mean, he probably wasn't middle-aged. Like, I played a fair chunk of the room, and I did like lots of it, but it's that thing where, like, the combat really sucks sometimes, and I just sort of stopped playing it when I was in some kind of fucking dream orphanage or something, and I was just like, goddamn dream orphanage. So we're gonna gallop out and do this now. Alright. Scene bean. I mean, doesn't the room, like, isn't it like the, because, I suppose, yeah, you do start going to a different location after the subway, because you gotta kill that big worm. I did play a fair bit of it, it's just, let's go fuck this stupid snake up. Like, because particularly when you got, like, the hauntings, you know, which are unkillable and chase you and are reasonably scary, you could probably stand and make the baseline combat a little better. Because, like, the hauntings are the threat, you know? Like, I just can't kill those, and that's fine. There's a dog with, like, a proboscis. I'll kill that. I mean, yeah, the Silent Hill 2 remake, the fucking combat was a bajillion times better. Just for having, just a few little modern tweaks, and that was it, and a dodge. I'm just gonna double check, because I'm pretty sure you can't. Like, this is, like, blocked or something. Alright. Well, let's cheat. Alright. Oh, that's easy. Yeah, like, the version I played was, like, the PC version that had, like, a bunch of, like, the GOG release, recent GOG release that had like a bunch of the, restored this, fixed that. Let's go make Mr. Sneaky Sneak. Like, what's this room for, really, you know? I'd love to see a real estate agent taking someone through this. It's just like a strange sneaking pile of hallway with some spears. This is just what, like, rich people had to do back before there was, like, stuff, you know? They just build a big fucking house. It's like, here's a room for all my spears. It's like, you don't even have spears. Well, I'm gonna get spears. I feel like something bullshit happens here. Hi. Come back here. Leave me alone. Uh-oh. You fool! It really, like, the more you look at it, it is just the nubbiniest fucking snake. Like, that is... I didn't even get hit. On the plus side, that gives me enough room for whatever this shit is. Phew! I never would have found this if it weren't for you. Snaky snake. Alright. Anything else going on in here? I'm kind of curious now, like, what happens if I climb back up there while the snake's getting along? I mean, I assume it has a way of getting back up, but still. Alright. That's 2 in a row for being completely fucking underwhelming, yawn. You nutsack. I mean, you're just covered in lumps. You just, look, you know what? You know, yawn's probably not even a snake. Alright. I think it's like a skink or something. And, like, the mutation just ate its arms. I think there is something that's kind of nuggety in Australia, but, like, it's not even that nuggety, you know? Not even Australian nature would produce something that embarrassing. Ugh. I'd say anywhere, like, where you're run by, like, you know, a fucking multi-generational wealth lunatic would have, like, just the weirdest HR department, you know? Like, you just have to accept that the guy who runs the place is going to be constantly offering you tinctures. Okie dokie, pig in a perky. So the wolf medallion. Huh. I mean, I'm sure it's annoying if you're doing knife only. I fucking why you do that? Dun, 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 dun. think the metal object... I need the crank as well. I'll take the time to do a legit-ski save-ski. There's only 2 games I've ever gone through and done, like, on the hardest, you know, increased difficulty and, you know, kind of quasi-speedrunning, and that was God of War on the PS2 and Resident Evil 4 on the Gamecube. Because fuck, Resident Evil 4 was good, man. Like, the environment it exploded into, you know? Like, we take so much of, like, what it really fucking nailed for granted. Alright. Yeah, see, that's... I don't... Like, I know it's all just... The thing that really sort of gets me is when I just don't do a lot of damage, and, like, the process itself is relatively simple. I just have to be there for ages. Like, I just don't want to do that. You know, that's not challenging, it's not fun, it's just annoying. And I don't want to be like, walk, walk, 2-step, turn, stab, run, 2-step, stab, fucking, it's just, you know... Goody. Huh. Oh, that's right, I need the fucking ring. Ah, fucking cunt. God damn it, shit, fuck. Curse you, ring. At least the other fucking thing is nearby. I'll just... scooch around. No, I'm just not gonna go through that area that has that spare fucking hunter in it. And it can explode with the rest of the house. I find the hunters a little dull. They're not scary, they're just kind of like, you know, a green guy. And killing them's a fucking hassle. And not in a fun way either. Jill just shoots so fucking slowly. Okay, so let's see. The crests go on the side of the fountain. Vaguely remember that. I could have sworn that was later. I can use the battery now. I just need the crank and, like, the fucking battery. Wait, do I need the... Oh, yeah, I do need the crank, because I gotta turn the fucking bullshit off. Oh, yeah, no, Lisa Trevor is a fantastic, fantastic fucking addition to this. Like, Resident Evil 1 on the PlayStation is so anemic with her. Like, it's really a short game, and it's really just like, you know, hey, what if, like, fucking... Are You Afraid of the fucking Alone in the Dark wasn't, like, complete and total arse. Yeah, because I can pick that thing back up. That's funny. That's funny that GTA is delayed. That tickles my pickle. Which way is which? Wait. My Fantasy Critic League! I think everyone else releasing. Expect the wave of game releases to finally... ah, shit, biscuit. Yeah, this is the wrong way. People will be able to finally comfortably announce their video game titles. They'll be using this extra year to not upgrade their mission structure from the thing they've been using since, like, 2002. So they've really got to work on. It's the thing that just drags their fucking games down. Well, it's the issue of, like, that's what, you know, there's games that are supposed to be announced, but then this is like everyone's waiting to see what fucking, you know, GTA does, because I'll fucking suck my goddamn ring. Ah. Descend the metal butthole. Get in there, battery. I don't even mind the tennis and yoga. It's just like they have no idea, because it's not an open world game. It's like an open world game that has levels in it, and you're in the level. Like, you can't just have, like, you know, a big list of missions or tasks that you got to accomplish, some of which might have, like, time attached or whatever. Like, they use a mission structure from games from 20 fucking years ago still, and it just completely unravels all the good work they do in creating this, like, fucking living, breathing world. It's the same problem with fucking Red Dead Redemption. It's just, you know, why not let me, like, take on a big pile of missions, have a mission thing, you know, have them, like, map them geographically into the space to sort of, you know, gently guide my movement through it. Instead, the closest they get to anything like that is just to be riding around and a big question mark will appear for some reason. Like, it's completely fucking embarrassing. Like, it's the same fucking structure they've been using since the fucking early days. You know, because if they actually took that, like, fucking actual open world approach, they might be able to, like, come up with, like, different ways, actual different ways of solving the missions, you know? Like, if you do things in a certain order, you might have someone help you. You can just go, oh, yeah, I can fucking, you know, I'll deal with that, that's fine. Just, you know, some stuff. Some stuff to make the open world actual open world, as opposed to just a sandbox piss fart around in, and then, you know, go do a stage. Just, you know, when you get bored of that and you decide to just, like, you know, blast the ever-loving shit out of, like... I mean, look, the stories they tell are, you know, not bad. Again, they're not bad games. It's just, you know, after that first run of like, oh, yeah, here's the stuff, it's like, okay. I don't remember any of this. I could have sworn this was cut out. Oh well. Ah, god damn it. Ah, yeah, that's right. I need the other bit. Hole. I see you, Twinklies. Pick up the... Ah, sure, may as well. Fuck. Because I remember the bit with Lisa where you gotta, like, scoot around her and whatnot, but, like... Oh, these water effects, man. They even make the cave area look great. You know, how shit was the cave area? Oh, there's an actual item box here. Like, fuck for that. Where's the fucking... There we are. Royal type typewriter. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da. It's a hexagonal hole. Not none of your square hole business. It is that, isn't it? Yeah, I can even see it from here. You can see that it's got a filthy square fucking nub to it. That just won't do it all. I just imagine someone jumping into the storage trunk and just plummeting down at, like, Ozzy in the fucking softball episode of The Simpsons. I mean, the problem with 5 was, like, the kid, you know, like, Trevor and whatever the fucking Italian's name was, they had a backstory already and they were old. Whatever. Yeah. Like, just the cheek of just, hey, we're gonna have a crankshaft puzzle in the game. Okay. We're gonna put another one in there.
Is that you, Jill?
Yes, sirree!
Enrico's?
Yeah?
You're alive.
Stop. Are you with anybody, Jill?
No, but why?
The stars are finished. Someone is a traitor. Umbrella set us up.
Enrico! Traitor?
I feel like this scene could have taken place anywhere where he could have gotten hit with, like, you know, like outside, where he got hit with a rifle from a distance. And not someone who shot him was, like, literally, like, fucking 2 meters away from me. Probably could have just killed me as well. Ah, fuck me. Yeah, whatever, buddy. Drink piss. I don't need to come back in here. I think. Nah. Yeah, a chandelier. Died with a crank in his hand. Ow. Like, I take so long to recover from that ankle swipe. Like, that time, I'd be going, before the gun came. That was it. I was holding gun that entire time. That is so fucking insane. Hit my leg. Leggy wiggy. Alright. I mean, that might come in handy again if I've got, like, you know, some zombies. But I don't even trust the fucking... crank. Is there a special side door this time around? I can't remember. I'm going to have a look. Oh. I don't think it can, actually. Because I think you need, like, the floor bit on the bottom. There we go. I don't like not having murder stuff on me. I mean, as it is, I'm not thrilled about only having, like, fucking 2. Goddamn. I'm just gonna have to fucking not use as much of that fucking grenade because I'm just not finding as much. Yeah, the amount of, oh, goddamn, I missed the green. Wait, isn't the big spider in here? Is the big spider even in this again? Oh yeah, this bullshit. Oh, wait. Actually, I have something for this. I am not committing to the knife. Fuck that. I mean, the firing rate of the guns in this tosses salad. The knife, just... I may as well wave my dick at this shit. Like, quite literally, I just run up to the fucking zombie and go, ha ha, blub 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 blub. Flaccid too, you know, just bumble it about. Now, I should be able to put the shitty old shotgun on the fucking thing and then keep the goddamn flamethrower if memory serves. Alright. Or not. Okay. Yeah, the engineering factor always reminds me of that shit about, like, Home Alone. And parents worry that the kids are going to imitate it. And, like, people are like, look, trained, like, fucking, you know, craftsmen couldn't get a nail gun to fire through a keyhole. Oh, Resident Evil 4, yeah, because it didn't take up a slot. It was just you pushed a button. Okay. Even in the remake where you can use it defensively like that. Brilliant, great. Just the idea of carrying around the knife in this, which takes up the whole fucking slot, is worthless. Oh, that's not bad. Yeah, I mean, that's what they did for fucking 4. You know, it's quick draw, you just knife. Because it's good to just have a little insta-damage thing. And again, you could hit eyes, you could hit ankles. You could use the knife strategically. It was so fucking good. Does Jill not get the flamethrower? She mustn't. I really should have gotten more health. Oh well. Ow. Get up. That's suboptimal. I don't shoot that. Fuck, it's like that, the little buggers. Like, that is... Oh, probably. Where am I? Oh, life. Oh, blue. I'm going to scooch back. I might not be meant to kill the spider, but I sure as fuck did. Because fuck it for living. Is, like, Neptune in the original even a boss? Like... Like, is Neptune in the even in the original? Because, like, the shock room... I mean, I don't know. Maybe Chris deals with him. Because, like, the Jill playthrough is quite different. I'll do... Fuck off. Alright, that'll do. Oh, God, what happens? I'm pretty sure fucking Lisa Trevor. It must be the fucking Chris playthrough where you get the fucking flamethrower. It's the problem, I've got like PS1 Jill mixing with like Gamecube Jill and Gamecube Chris mixed with PS1 Chris, and then... Yeah, fucking this, that, and every other fucking thing. Right, so yeah, no, because I did see those in like the Jill playthrough. I guess there really was nothing to it. I'm scared. Oh, fuck it. Just want to, like, really? Really? Was that necessary? Was that, you know, that a fucking... Because of course they're going to put the fucking goddamn crank away. Why would they take the crank with them? So what this will do is force them to go back and get the crank, thereby extending our game for 1 minute. 1 whole minute of crank running. Genius. You, sir, I'm promoting to Mr. Capcom. Crank. Crank. Wait, that's not the right crank. Wait. I can't remember the cranks. Okay, the knobs are identical in that picture. They just had different, like, fucking... Alright, there we go. Well, that would make you the square crank. And back we go. Wait, where the fuck am I going? Was that for any puzzle reasons? Was that because of a challenging enemy? No, you just need to go get the fucking crank. You could do that with everything. You could have fucking... Yeah, you fucking... Gotta go get that crank. You gotta go back and get the square crank. Just have another crank after this. Why not? Why take any of this seriously at all, Capcom? Alright. Okay. There we go. Look at fucking... This is the one that has the little side room. Yeah. Does this thing go after me now? Apparently not. Oh, fuck. Well, that'll do for the evening, I think. At least this time I'll... you know what? I'm gonna put the fucking crank, the correct crank in my fucking... Wait a minute. Ah, goddamn it, this is before I even killed the fucking goddamn bug. Can be a next week problem. Because now, I don't fucking care. Oh, I know where the save is and shit. I just didn't save it after I beat the fucking bug. Because I just thought, fuck it. And then I tapped down and B to do the pivot to turn, but I was fucking facing more toward where the fucking crank was. So I had to run and fucking turn at the same time and got caught on a little bit of edge. And well, that's enough to not outrun the fucking boulder. And the boulder is fucking stupid. Like, why? I know it's like traps and shit, but still, man. You know. At least in 4, it's just like a boulder, and then you mash A, and Leon busts out his fucking, you know, goddamn cardio. Alright, I'll probably just fucking kill the spider before I start next Friday. I'm just gonna fucking get that out of the way. I mean, at least that's relatively easy. It was like, what, four blasts with the shotgun? Doesn't take that fucking much. Get that done. And go, I don't know. I can't remember the fucking order of things with Jill. Yeah, you just punch the boulder. Fists. Rock hard Chris fists. I mean, that's goofy as fuck. Oh god, that's right. I just realized I gotta play Resident Evil 5. There's gotta be some kind of fucking mod that makes the AI not worthless in that, because if I'm probably just gonna find a way to cheat. Because that game is interesting, because if you try to play it by yourself, it is a shit game. if you play it with a human that isn't even very good at games, but is at least mentally competent, it is so much easier. And I don't want to have to fucking... Like, I gotta find a way just to fucking make Ava or Shiva or whatever the fuck invincible or some crap. Because I'm not going through that. I am not going through that again. Just like, oh, I'm slightly hurt. Over she runs to waste the fucking green herb. Thanks, Shiva. And it's just so much easier with a fucking, you know, other person. Like, it just goes from, like, 0 to 100. It's just so simple when you've got another person there. Like, oh, yeah, look at this. Someone who's capable of, like, moving around with, like, thought and planning. Oh, God. There's got to be some solution for that. There's got to be some kind of, like, nonsense that lets me just not have to deal with that bullshit. I am not playing Resident Evil 5 with AI Shiva. I am not doing that. Fucking excruciating. I'd rather play fucking Resident Evil 6. I'm not looking forward to that as it is. I think me and Amber have... Me and my friend Ben played it, like, fucking back in 09, I think, or... Yeah, it was around 09, 2010. We had an Xbox 360, and... Just like... I can't remember. It was like... I can't remember why we started playing. I think it might have been his idea, actually. But like... Yeah. Like, it was like night and day. I remember the bit, too, that really I just fucking said I'm not doing this, was like... One of those stupid... It was when you were getting about on the fucking airboat. And I don't think it was like the airboat exactly. There was like one area with those fucking big, like, guys with the masks. And you fucking having to run around this, like, one fucking space. And, like, there's, like, a second one shows up. And, like, I just couldn't fucking keep myself and Shiva alive. It just wasn't fucking happening. Fucking... Just like, that's enough of this. This is just not working. Just something that makes her invincible. Just something so I don't have to fucking spend health on it and I don't have to worry about her. Just no clip fucking Shiva. There. Great. Now the game's fun. What was it after this? Do Chris's one. I am tempted to... I do want to do Chris's one on the Gamecube as well. Even though it just feels like it's going to be a bit of a drag. 2... 3 at least is like just cut and dry. Ugh. Shit ass. Alright. So... Sunday, I'm playing something that's not fucking 9 Souls because I'm just bored of the bosses in that. That is annoying. What was I gonna play? Yeah. Look Outside, that's it. So Look Outside on Sunday. And then, I don't know, some bullshit on Monday. Something on Monday. Apparently there is some kind of fucking code for just beat the goddamn bullshit MMA guys. Because fuck me running, man. Like, the frustrating thing about that was, like, it's not like I was playing poorly. Like, it's like, alright, that I can fucking cope with. But I rubbed my balls on Royce Gracie's armpit for, like, a half fucking hour and didn't get a tap. I'm just not dealing with that shit. Rereading it. William Shatner's Tech Wars. Alright. stupid boulder. I mean, it's just a minor setback, but still. Kill the spider. Make sure I got the crank with me. I can't not have the fucking crank. Oh, the math behind the goddamn stats in Fire Pro is legendarily insane. Like, there is so much going on in that stupid game at any fucking given point. It's ridiculous. Alright. I'm fucking tired and I'm probably hungry as well. Gonna go eat a nubbiny fucking snake and make fun of it. Gotta get up early tomorrow and vote. Alright. So yeah. Look outside Sunday. I think we're rotating. It depends on how close we... If I can get that code to work, we'll probably to finish fucking... whatever the shit it's called. Fire Pro... Suda 5.1... dealing with a breakup edition. Otherwise, I'll have a look at something else. Might do a little, play the intro of, like, Princess Crown or something. Alright. Until then, entertain your fucking selves.